Hello Palians, welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to be looking at some gazebo builds. These builds are definitely expensive when it comes to getting hold of them, but once you have hold of them, you need to make sure that you decorate them to perfection, and these next few builds have definitely done that. So I cannot wait to show you them, and hopefully you can take away some inspiration from them. So without further ado, let's take a look at them. In at number 1, we have a gazebo created by Lynne Blume, who you can actually also find on Twitch if you're looking for another cozy Palia streamer. Ash has decided to create this lovely area for her community to relax in. The gazebo itself has a wonderful bar area that she's placed on a diagonal tilt, so it lines up wonderfully with the entrance. I love the colours, and the great use of the dividers behind the bar itself do a great job of blocking out what is behind, and they also add that little bit of colour as well. I honestly wouldn't have thought of using the mirror here, but it works wonderfully. The entrance leading up to the whole area is also absolutely stunning. She's made good use of the fences, the fountain and the plants to create a lovely and welcoming entrance area. The seating out front is also great. I love how kind of mixed match everything is, all of the rugs, and the jacuzzi really does help tie the area in together. I love the idea of the thinking down jacuzzi as well. It's so smart. The seating area is lovely too. She's used some of the Valley Sunrise beds to act as a sofa area, and I love the addition of the parasol. It really does help make it feel like the perfect spot to relax in. Honestly, I just love this whole area. Obviously, you don't have to go to town with the whole exterior like Ash has done, but maybe you want to create a bar inside your gazebo. I think it's a perfect spot for it. For number 2, we have Shmoke's gaming inspired gazebo with a fair few Chapas as well. Yes, this will have cost a lot to make. I know you're already thinking it, but I absolutely love the setup here, so we have to talk about it. The area is really nicely thought out with the gaming machines placed neatly around the edges, and then in between you have some lovely plants, little decor pieces and some lights to add some warmth to the area, and they also just add a good amount of detail. I think it keeps you very entertained as to what's going on. The Chapas are also a really nice main centerpiece here, which of course is only fitting. I think this is a great addition because the center of the gazebo can sometimes feel a little bit neglected if you don't have a lot going on. Out front, Shmoke has found a perfect place for his cutout standees from the Maddie Market and given the gazebo its very own red, okay, it's not so red, brown carpet. Even if you don't have lots of gaming machines, I really hope showing you this one has given you some layout inspiration. Up next, we have Rosedragon's wonderful dragon shrine. This is a beautiful and ornate way to decorate your gazebo. Like Rose has demonstrated here, the gazebo has just enough room for a fountain to be the main attraction. It also gives you the option to add some pieces to the side to fill the space out a bit if you want to. Behind the fountain is where the fun is. I know you all have lots of chests lying around, so why not take inspiration from this and create a special design which Rose has used to showcase her many dragons. Around the outside, Rose has also managed to add some more dragons. I know, I was surprised too, she has a lot. And they sit really nicely on the edge. The dragon-tied lamps also nicely frame the area and they add a wonderful glow. Honestly, this is just so beautiful. For number 4, we are visiting Kitsibelle's gazebo bedroom. This is such a creative idea and a great way to use the abundance of beds that are in the game, or just a nice place for your guests to stay. I love the classic customization here as I really feel it complements the wood tones of the gazebo itself, and the floor she has chosen also looks great. The area feels full but not too cluttered, which is definitely a skill and something I need to learn from. She has a sofa area, a bath and even some wardrobes, which really makes for the perfect bedroom spot. The use of the 3 mirrors also helps the area feel more enclosed and kind of blocks out what's behind, and if anything it gives the space a little more privacy. I love this idea and definitely think it's a nice twist on the gazebo, and I don't think it's too hard to achieve because a lot of us will be working through our different crafting recipes. This next gazebo definitely has a cozy seating vibe to it and is a perfect place to get together with some friends. This one was designed by Spellstorm, and Spellstorm has done something quite unique and not only focused on decorating within the gazebo, they have also decorated immediately outside, which honestly I didn't know was possible and is so effective. They have added a bunch of pumpkins to the edge of the exterior and it looks wonderful, perfect for fall. And also we see the chest yet again, but this time they have been used to create a mini wall around the lower circle, which looks great, and they've even added a little bit of foliage as well. Inside, Spellstorm has gone to town with the dragon tie dividers, which looks fantastic from the outside and also the inside. For the interior decoration, they have chosen to make a nice and cozy seating area with a coffee table and lots of candles, which definitely adds to the ambience. Are you struggling to come up with an idea for your crafting machines to look cute? Well, look no further than Maddie Von Wolfe's double gazebo design. These two gazebos are placed really nicely at an angle, so they're very kind of close together. And Maddie has taken these two gazebos and jam-packed them full with all of her crafting machines. But she has managed to do it to perfection. I honestly didn't think that these machines could look this good. She has really neatly arranged lots of foliage around the outside behind the machines, which I definitely enjoy. And she's also made some beautiful centerpieces in the middle of the gazebos. The entranceway leading up to this is also beautiful. She has a really lovely seating area with the makeshift gazebo and lots of pumpkins and candles lining the rugs. Both the gazebo entrances are united together in the center with the fountain, which I really love because there's also a beautiful woodland walkway up to this whole section. It's just really nice. It's a perfect combination of like rustic and kind of fantasy combined with the structure of the crafting machines. It's beautiful. I also just have to show you the top of one of her gazebos as well. This is a beautiful bathing spot, which honestly has the perfect view of your plot. In at number 7, we are visiting another one of Rosedragon's wonderful shrines, but this one definitely has a more of a fiery feel to it. In this design, we have the ancient rock garden item in the center and the phoenix statue behind. These items really do complement each other, so it's nice to see them together. Surrounding the edges, we have some emberborn items, some beautiful lights, and there's even some dragon-tied furniture as well. There is, of course, yet more plushies, but this time they are the beautiful phoenixes, which are perfect for this theme. She's also used the chest to add height at the back, which works nicely as the gold details look beautiful. If these designs aren't encouraging you to create a shrine in your gazebo, I honestly don't know what will. So good. In at number 8, we have a wonderful study area which has been created by Mah RV. This is so cluttered and I love it. I know not all of you like to decorate this way, but you really have to appreciate how long this must have taken, and I think it's perfect for the inspiration. There are so many different plants, bugs, and even a glowworm machine, which does help give the illusion that someone is studying in all of these different species, and there's a nice desk as well. One of my favourite areas though is the stargazing section with the chair and the book, which we have to imagine is filled with star constellations, and the owl is very fitting too. Once you've done your studying, you may also need a bath, which is neatly hidden behind the divider. There is just so many details here, it really is stunning. If you're looking for the same sort of vibes, but maybe a little bit less cluttered, then check out Elle Soren's cozy little gazebo. You should definitely go and subscribe to Elle on YouTube. Also, she just creates gorgeous things. This though is the perfect relaxation spot. I love the positioning of the sofa with the lamp behind. It gives me the idea that it's a perfect spot to cuddle up with a book. Elle's attention to detail is always impeccable, from the things on the bookcase to the teapot on the coffee table. I just love it. The study area with the book and the candles is gorgeous too, and overall she has just done a really great job of using the ledge around the edge of the gazebo to decorate with a wide array of items. Honestly, I cannot wait to see more from her home. For number 10, we are visiting Emilia Ironheart's musical inspired gazebo. Emilia has added lots of seating outside of the gazebo for the audience to sit and enjoy the music. There is also a lovely entranceway which is surrounded by some lovely flowers, but if you step inside you can see the musical instruments lining the area and the seats for the musicians to sit and play. I love this idea, and we definitely need more musical instruments in the game to decorate with. If you remove the instruments, you would also have a gorgeous seating area with the fountain in the middle, the benches, and the dragon-tide lights. These are honestly such a good item, by the way. This may also be good inspiration if you wanted to turn your gazebo into a wedding area. The penultimate gazebo, or should I say gazebos, have again been created by Kitsibelle, and she has taken all of her fish and turned her 2 gazebos into aquariums. I've said this before, but I'm not a huge fan of the Capital Chic furniture, but yet again I'm proved wrong because this looks wonderful. The gold from the aquariums with the cabinet she's used to stack them on work wonderfully. They kind of complement each other really nicely. I also love that she's put smaller fish on the little barrels. It's really adorable. Each gazebo also has a slightly different seating area, but both are really nice and would make for the perfect place to view all of these fish. And finally, I couldn't let you go without seeing Rosedragon's final masterpiece, and this is probably one of my favorites if I had to choose. This one pays homage to all of the wonderful Chapas, and it definitely has a little bit of a foresty feel to it. I love the Chapa fountain in the center with all of the rugs arranged nicely in a circular pattern. Then we have a wide range of Chapa plushies, planters, and cushions to decorate the area. The use of the wood lamps and foliage definitely help create a more woodland feel. And outside of the gazebo, she has even decorated a little forest area, complete with a Chapa tea party. I mean, what could be more fitting? Honestly, it's so adorable. So there we have it. There we have 12 gazebo design ideas. I hope this has given you some inspiration. If there's anything you would like to kind of me to feature or showcase, please let me know. Is there anything you're struggling with inspiration for in Palia? Because I would love to help you out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you again to all of the creators, and I've left some links in the description for those who you can go and follow on social media as well. So have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.